Hey Tigers, so we're coming up on the first major assignment in the class, and I wanted to give you a breakdown of the resources that are available to help you with that assignment. I think oftentimes as I'm grading these, I'm realizing, oh, well, this person didn't know that the rubric was out there, otherwise they wouldn't have made X, Y, or Z mistake. So click on assignments, and you'll scroll through the participation assignments all the way down to papers, and under paper, the first paper is the dilemma paper. So remember, we're going to take 3 papers, dilemma, theory, and application, and then combine those for the finished product into a final paper. By that point, you'll have so much feedback on these other papers that the final product is going to be just excellent. But for the dilemma paper, let's start here. And in theory, you can access my rubric on Canvas, but it's sometimes complicated, and I think is much easier for me to just copy that rubric in. So you can click this box here and see that I've actually just copied the rubric directly from Canvas onto this PDF. So you can see the breakdown of the dilemma paper where all of these points come from. 50 points altogether. 10 of those points are in terms of description of the event or situation that you're analyzing. A lot of those points are for writing quality. So APA formatting is 4 points. The quality of your sources is 5 points. The quality of your in-text citations is 4 points. APA references page is 4 points. You know, a lot of these things I don't expect you to do perfectly on the first paper, but by the time that we get around to the final paper, I expect that you will know how to create a full APA references page that's properly formatted. You'll be able to adapt your argument to fit my feedback. And so by that point, I think you're going to be getting pretty good grades and grades that you're happy with on these assignments, as long as you're adapting to that feedback. There are a few other things that I've included on here just to make the project a little bit easier for you. So these are examples of full papers, and these are all published articles in various communication journals. I think the Journal of Mass Media Ethics and perhaps the Journal of Communication, that break down what a good ethics paper looks like. So at the end of the day, not just for the dilemma paper, but once we have all of these papers combined together, what does a good project look like? And these are 3 excellent examples of what that project might look like. So take a look at their description of the dilemma, of the issue that they're analyzing, as a way of guiding you on the dilemma paper, what it is that you want to write about, what it is that you hope to communicate. A couple other things I've included on here. One of the things that you may have noticed on the rubric, or if you're looking through the rubric right now, is I'm a big stickler about passive voice. I'm also a big stickler about commas. So I've included 2 videos here just as a breakdown of what are the basic rules of commas. How can you avoid passive voice? What is passive voice? I think that watching these 2 videos is going to make you a much better writer. It's going to produce a better product on the first assignment, but also go back and check them out as we work on the later papers in the class. So you've got a full rubric that you can look at here. You've got some examples to go off of and a couple of important warnings about passive voice and rules for commas. Make sure that you're taking advantage of these resources as you're writing so that you can maximize your grade on this assignment and also produce the best description of your dilemma possible.